Well, I would like an explanation. Lucy Cole's press conference attracted national attention from the news media. It happened right under our noses, and you weren't able to get over there and cover it. Now, I don't understand how that could happen.
Please, I wanted to cover this story. I could not. I had a babysitter problem.
Babysitter problems? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. You make a very good living here, Jenny. Your husband is a prominent doctor. I don't want to hear any excuse about some 15-year-old babysitter canceling out because she had cheerleader problems. Now, you can afford good living help, and if you care about your career as much as I think you do, you will take my advice.
Wait.
You know, I would hate to have to hire the competition's top female reporter just to guarantee that we get the proper coverage around
You tried
here.
that, but...
Okay? That'll be all.
Thank you very much. Oh, cute. Yes, I would like to speak to Dr. Rick Weber, please.
Are you all right? I mean, I read about those horrible things they said about you in the paper this morning.
Yeah, I guess I'm all right. I think I need a morale boost, though.
Why don't you tell me everything that's bothering you then?
It's this grand jury hearing. It's really got me worried. I don't like the idea of having my future determined by a bunch of strangers, that's all.
Oh, Sean, don't worry about that. I'm sure everything's going to turn out fine. I just know it will.
I wish some of your confidence would rub off on me. We'll see tonight.
You know you can count on me.
This is all so strange.
What is?
I have never been this honest with a woman before in my entire life.
Well, we're so much alike, Sean. It's kind of like being honest with yourself.
Yeah, but it gets really weird. Very weird. I think you know more about me than my lawyer does.
I've had some coffee.
Listen.
Okay.
It's really bad.
Well, I bring you freshly brewed coffee every day instead of this donuts.
Tiffany, Sean.
Hi, Rick.
You know where Jenny is? She called. She was rather upset.
Well, it probably had to do with that little pep talk I had with her.
Sounded a little heavier than just a pep talk.
Well, Rick, maybe I did come down on her a little hard, but she has to realize that she can't not cover a story just because she can't find a babysitter.
That's what this is all about?
I think maybe you better ask her about that.
Miss Hill?
Yes?
You have a call on the stage phone.
Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Excuse me, please, Jenny.
Yes, sure.
Go back.
Sean, you, talked to Monica lately?
No, I haven't.
Well, I've watched that woman fall apart in the last few weeks, and I would say that you were one of the major reasons why.
Come on, Rick, you don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe I don't, but apparently Alan did when he recommended that Monica not have anything to do with you. And if I'd known that was the case, I think I would have done something myself.
You are way out of line. You know that, don't you?
Monica happens to be a very nice lady, and I think she deserves a lot better treatment than this.
Let me set the record straight. You know, Monica was the one who walked out on me. I did not walk out on her.
Well, unfortunately, Monica's had to deal with a few men that have cheated on her. I'd say she finally just had enough of it.
Yeah, I've had enough, too.
What's going on with me?
I can really take care of everything. I really gotta go, okay?
Is Donnelly there?
Yes, that's right.
Well, just make sure you keep him away from Monica.
It's been all arranged.
Tiffany, I hope you realize how important this is.
I'll have to talk to you later, okay? Bye. And now, what was that all about?
I'll tell you tonight. I've got to run.
Now, Sean, what could possibly be more important than staying around and flirting with me?
Don't tell me you're cross-examining me.
No, I'm just trying to figure out what keeps you so busy all day.
I'll tell you all about it tonight, right?
Are you crazy? Edward, I don't want to have anything more to do with any of your stupid plans.
Tiffany, what the hell am I paying you for?
Would you listen to me? Sean is expecting me over at his house tonight for a very romantic evening, and I am not going to jeopardize that for anything that you have to tell me.
Well, we have to keep Donnelly away from Monica. If she tells him that Alan's alive, we're going to lose everything.
Edward, I can only do so much.
Well, where's Donnelly now?
I don't know. He was very vague when I asked him where he was going. He came in here and he made plans with me tonight, and then he left.
Good Lord. For all we know, he could be on his way to the hospital now to tell Monica everything.
Randy, that thing over here.
Yes, hello. This is Monica Quartermain. Can I speak to Mr. Donnelly, please? Oh, he's not. Do you know where he is? No, I didn't know. He was at the television studio. I guess I'll, well, I guess I'll just try him there. Thank you very much.
Dr. Monica Quartermain, please report to surgery staff. Dr. Monica Quartermain, please report to surgery staff.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You have been most helpful with this. Look, can I ask one more favor from you?
Sure.
Well, I have to get a hold of Sean Donnelly, and they just called me to emergency, and they told me that he is at the television station. That's WPLC, something, whatever it is. Could you call, ask him to get in touch with me? I'd appreciate it so much.
Of course.
And tell him it is urgent. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. If Sean Donnelly calls, will you tell him to come over here, wait till I get through with OR, because I need to see him. It is very important. Please remember that.
I think we better go.
Yes.
Hello. This is Tiffany Hill.
Miss Hill, this is Nurse Clark from General Hospital. Monica Quartermain asked me to call and locate Sean Donnelly.
Really? Is there some sort of emergency?
She did say it was urgent.
I see. Are you working on a case with Dr. Quartermain?
No, nothing like that. We were just having a discussion about amnesia when she was paged to surgery. So I told her I would try and locate Mr. Donnelly. Is he there?
No, he was here, but he is gone. I tell you what, I will give him the message. It will be no trouble at all, all right? Okay, bye. Oh, Lorraine, listen, I have to run out. I have to do an errand. I want you to tell somebody that I have gone, and I'll be back later, and say a prayer for me because my entire future could be riding on this.
Hey, Quartermain. I just found out that Dr. Quartermain has been called into emergency surgery.
Oh, how long will she be?
Oh, that's hard to say. These things can take all night. Shall I tell her you were here?
No, I mean, why make her feel badly about missing my visit? Tiffany, what the hell are you doing here?
I have been looking all over town for you, Everett. We've got trouble. Listen, I just got this call from somebody named Nurse Clark, and she's been trying to get in touch with Sean for Monica. Apparently, Monica found out that Alan was talking to Nurse Clark about amnesia, and now Monica is beginning to put the pieces together.
Oh, good Lord. I bet she can hardly wait to find her old boyfriend and tell her that Alan was faking the whole thing. Excuse me, Nurse Clark?
Yes.
My name is Edward Quartermain. I've been meaning to stop by and thank you for the lovely sympathy card that you sent my wife and me. I mean, that was very thoughtful of you.
I thought very highly of your son, Mr. Quartermain.
Yeah, well, many people did. It was a terrible loss.
Yes, of course.
It's been particularly hard on his wife. Monica's beside herself.
Yes, I spoke with Dr. Quartermain earlier today. She did seem to be upset.
Yeah, seems to be particularly hard for her to do things for herself, you know, since
Funny,
Alan
you shouldn't
left.
mention that.
Why? Did she ask you to do something for her?
Yes, she did. She asked me to call Sean Donnelly for her.
Oh, were you able to reach him?
No, I'm afraid not. Now I've got to go on rounds with Dr. Stone.
Well, don't you worry about a thing. I'll see to it that Monica and Sean Donnelly get together again. And thank you very much for everything you've done for us.
Well, I really didn't do anything.
Oh, you've done more than you know, my dear.
Now what are you up to, Edward?
Well, if you can't beat them, join them.
What on earth are you talking
I
about?
don't know. I don't seem to be able to keep them apart, so I'm going to throw them together.
I don't think I like the sound of that.
It'll grow on you, particularly when you're there to prevent Monica's romantic meeting with Donnelly.
What?
Look, she's going to be furious and storm out for good. It'll work like a charm, Tiffany.
Yeah, it's Sean's expense.
Well, that's the name of the game, isn't it?
I'm not so sure anymore.
I know it's not my best plan, but it's got to work in this emergency.
Well, I don't like it. What you were doing to that poor man is absolutely inhuman. Now, listen, Edward, I'm telling you, you better get him clear of those murder charges and wrap up this little scam of yours, or I promise you, so help me, I'm going to tell him the truth. What is that for?
Your performance. Let me tell you something, dear. I don't buy it for a moment. And I don't think Donley's going to want to have much to do with you when he learns about your role in this whole thing, particularly the 40% commission that you're receiving.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I thought you'd see things my way. I want you to be at Donley's and ready for a visit from Monica precisely 8 o'clock tonight.
Well, I don't think that'll be a problem. I already told you I was seeing Sean tonight.
Good. Just be there to welcome Monica.
And how are you going to be certain that she gets there?
I'm going to say it with flowers. I'd like a telephone number for the fleur-de-lis flowers, please. No, I don't know the address. It's somewhere down there in the waterfront.
Thank you, Monica. That was a tough one.
Oh, well, no need to thank me. You have done it for me many a time, my friend.
Look, I just want you to know, you don't have to talk anymore about this little personal problem, but when you're ready, hey, I'm there for you.
I know that, and I appreciate it. But there's somebody I have to talk to first. Excuse me just a second. Amy. Amy, did Nurse Clark get a hold of Sean Donnelly?
Well, I guess she did.
Oh, well, did he call or leave a message or something?
Oh, I'll say he left a message. These just arrived for you.
Okay. Thank you. Oh.
My dearest Monica, I was so happy to hear you call. I've missed you very much and hope tonight is the beginning of a reconciliation that will last a lifetime. I'll be home at 8 o'clock sharp. I can't wait to see you. Love always, Sean.
Thank you very much. Yes, I know they are.
Yeah?
Oh, Mark, could you help me with these?
Sure, absolutely.
Great. Rick, I'll see you later. Thank you, Mark.